If you're watching the replay, thank you for being here and be sure to thumbs up. Appreciate you so much. Do we have a chat box? We have a chat box. How do I sound? Can you hear me? How's the sound, y'all? How's the sound? It's good? It's good, 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 good. Perfect. Great. Great. Awesome. Guess what? I did it myself. Woo! Do you all know every setting in my laptop had been changed? And while I was watching Marv, I decided to fiddle around with my laptop. And I can go into this and I can put it private instead of public, and only I can see it. So I kept piddling with it, doing private videos. Every blasted setting in my laptop, not on my OBS, but my laptop, was changed. And I figured it all out. Red pill me. Well, we're glad to have you here, honey. The pleasure's ours too. We have a great, 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 great chat. Love our chat. Now, if I could find my live here. There I am. Oh, Lord, let me turn me down. I always say that. I hate to hear myself. Let me see who's here. Can't see that chat. Carolyn Lowe, you're number one. Old CJ's in the mod meeting with Marv. She loves to be one. You beat her this time. Marsha, Kelly, Donna, Red Pill Me, Diana Lynn, Blue Moon. Is that Vil Life? Is that how I'm supposed to say that? Oh, I'm sorry your wife's in the hospital. We will be sure, everybody be sure and say prayers for Wilhelm's wife. Donna D. Petra. You haven't been here for a little while, Petra. Where you been, darling? Let's see. Blue Moon, does say you. Let me see. Kelly B, does say you. Donna D, does say you. Said Real Pill Me. Tina. Alfred. Listen, I was watching my replay of chat. I didn't see you give me your temperature, your weather report last night. I apologize for that. Man, it's chilly. Chilly, chilly. Diana Lynn, did I say you? Summer Alice. Did I lose track? These nights run together, y'all. Scott Rogers. Is Helen there? Helen! Morning, Helen. Every time I see your name, I want a cup of coffee. Should have made a cup. Eating chips. Listen, we're a eating bunch here. Drinking, eating, smoking. I'm telling you. I love you too, Summer Alice. Oh my gosh, your surgery was the best ever. Awesome. Oh, Marcy. Bless your heart, Petra. That's a big change. Einstein's mom. Yes, honey, I know. That is a big, big change when you're moving somebody in with you. I went from having a whole house full of, they used to joke and say I needed to put a nursing home sign in my front yard. ATN, how are you? Yeah, buddy, I had my son, my sister, my mother. Then I got my diagnosis. Oh, you quit smoking a month ago tomorrow? I'm sorry. I've got one I got to put out here. Good for you, though. I always say when life calms down, I'm gonna quit smoking. Life's gonna calm down when they put me in the grave. I'm convinced. Bamboo, where you been, honey bunny? Scott Rogers. I haven't talked to you all day, have I? Have I talked to anybody today? Well, I talked to one person for about 2 hours. You're out of coffee? Oh, well, you too, what? Me too, what? Donna D. Quit smoking? Did you quit smoking? Yeah, we're all doing pretty good. Life's getting back to normal. Luckily. Oh, yeah, life don't stay too crazy to me. Oh, listen. Best thing that happened today. I got that bed and that mattress box springs and recliner out of my truck today. Ooh. Man, I look like a welfare case driving around for about a month. Mattress box springs and half of a recliner piled up in my truck. Good grief. It's gone now. Didn't get my computer. That's why I was I just was determined I was going to get this stupid laptop going. Stop smoking at 4th of July. Oh gosh, your appendix ruptured. Man, I hate that. Every time I go in the hospital, I quit smoking. Don't even crave it. Don't go through withdrawal. Never think about one cigarette. Not one. Walk in my house, that's the first thing I want. Get in my truck to drive, it's the first thing I want. I hate that. Kelly Keyboard, did I speak to you, honey? Sweet Jenna, hey there. Petra. I spoke to Dawn right at the last minute. I don't know if he saw that or not on Marv. I was in and out chat, in and out chat. I was listening, but I wasn't watching chat. I was working on this mess. That iPad was driving me crazy. And now this daggone, I had to prop my tripod up with empty cigarette pack. Then when the legs stopped working, man, I want a cup of coffee. One thing about it, I can go do whatever I want to. Y'all just entertain yourselves. Y'all don't even need me. Oh. Yeah, he saw you. Sweet Jenna, he called you out twice, as a matter of fact. What are you hmming about, Miss Carolyn? Yeah, I haven't talked to anybody today. I slept all day. 3% report called me. I just woke up. Been dying to talk to him for a couple days. And hey, trucker, toot toot. Um, and he hardly got out what he was wanting to say. And I had another phone call that I really needed to take, lasted about 2 hours, maybe longer. But it was very informative. Hey, Dawn. So can we do OCD tonight, please? My thing says borderline personality disorder. You should have texted me today before I did my thing. How about we do both? Can we do both? Did you tell me the temperature, Alfred? I saw you put it in there first thing last night and I missed it. Sherry, how are you? Calamity Rain. I get tickled every time I look at that name. When I typed hello to you in Marfoogle tonight, I was giggling. I like that. Yes, please. Both works. Well, I can do that. Although I wasn't in the mood to talk about it tonight. Oh, I pulled my book open. I thought, oh, I want to talk about something else. I want somebody to make me laugh. Chat says one person. It does. Mine says 23. Oh, that grandbaby. Listen, everybody congratulate Scott. He's got a new grandson. And he is something else. He's pretty. Sent me a picture last night or the wee hours in the morning. You got 40 on yours? Well, that's good. You have an issue with your ear. Well, it's that time of the year, allergies and stuff. Oxygen break, cigarette smoke session. That's not bad to have 40. I didn't even put it on. I stopped putting it on Twitter. It seemed like with Twitter, we were getting a bunch more trolls. I don't know if that was just me or I don't know. I have no idea because everybody that was kind of mad and pissy last week, I think unsubbed, which is great. Don't need all that mess. So they're not getting a notification. So I didn't put it on Twitter. Our little group of 40 is good. I woke up this morning all alone in chat again. Einstein's mom. Listen, I fell asleep twice last week in this old recliner. Too tired to even get up and go to bed. Yes, that little old baby of Scott's is something else. Scott, you want me show him the picture? You want me hold the picture up to the screen? I'll cover up his little business. We don't want to get dogs for porn. Baby porn. He was brand new. They were cleaning him up since got the picture and Scott sent it to us. Well, hi, Angel Eyes. How are you? I ain't seen you in a while either. Yes, Diana Lynn. Holy smokes. Oh, that's bad, Jen. I hate that. Hate that. Frank Vick. Keep knocking out your power. Where are you, Frank? What state are you in? Heaven bound. Tinfoil truther. 44. We're getting a crowd in here. Oh, you are? How did I forget that? Sorry. Listen, it's hard to keep up with everybody. It is hard. What do you care to tell me what county? Are you the one up near Clarksburg? I know where MGTOW is, but I can't remember where you are. About 2 hours north. Gotcha. Gotcha. I'm glad you're better, Angel Eyes. Yes. I like having my West Virginia buddies. I think it's awesome. Where's Jay Stone? I didn't see Jay Stone come in. Hey, Joe. Hey there, being stubbed for a week. First time caught you live. Well, we're a late bunch. We work around Marv's schedule. Did y'all notice he got a new schedule out today? So if he's late, we'll be on before Marv. If he's early, we'll be on after Marv. So we don't know if we're going to be pre-game or post-game. Where am I missing Jay Stone? I don't see her nowhere. Y'all talking to Jay Stone. I can't see her nowhere. Are y'all just talking to her? Did y'all see her in here? Why do I not see her? See y'all talking to her? What's cool? Is it cool to show the picture of the baby? Oh, how does little business? Not that I should say little. Oh, Lord. Yep, that's what I thought. I remembered once I said that. Did y'all get a bunch of storms today? Yeah, that chat was moving fast. I always stop it and slow it down. I couldn't say hi to everybody. Glenda. Oh, she was here and then left? I didn't see her. Brian Griffin. Enough about YouTube news. Was I talking about YouTube news? I didn't know it was. Susie Q. Susie Q, Susie Q. He wasn't. Why was he not happy? DNS, how are you? Why was Papa Smurf not happy tonight? I wasn't watching chat, I was listening. I watched chat at first and spoke to a bunch of people, and then I started messing with the laptop. So I said, I'm watching, but I'm listening, but I'm not watching. Why was he not happy? I hate to miss that. Marv handled what well? Lord, what I miss? Oh, what was he attacked about? By who? 3% report. Listen, that phone call lasted for hours. I needed it though. Part of what I was dealing with that is one of the things I want to talk to you about. But I want to see if I can help you do something. Look, at 3%er, I got my laptop working. Every blasted setting inside this thing had been changed. I mean, you have to go into settings and change everything. Changed. What was he being attacked about? What did Marv handle well? What did I miss? See, every time I don't keep my eyes on chat, I miss everything. Oh, was that being discussed in chat? That was being discussed in chat? Oh, mercy. Doggone. I hate that. Needs to end. Oh, are you kidding me? Oh, my God. That is a shame, shame, shame. That must have started right after I left chat. I left chat before he started giving all of his disclaimers and stuff. I'm telling you what's the truth. They should. Good grief. You have to troll your own channel. Listen, don't say that. If they stealth watch and they will start trolling you. Let me tell you. Oh my God. Did I sub to your channel? Go to channel. Yes, I did. Okay. And my bell's on. But I haven't. Oh, you gotta start putting some content out, man. I hate that. I'm telling you what's the truth. People need to grow up and get a life. You know that when they came in under a new name that I said, well, you couldn't decide you want to be nice because my videos were boring. So I made the decision for you. I had an email. You hurt my feelings. I thought, Jimmy Christmas, what were we just talking about last night? I thought, man, oh man, because I hadn't checked emails, I hadn't checked nothing. Oh gosh, what part was that? I'll have to go back and watch a replay. Oh Lord, I hope he blankets us all in under that. I'm telling you, it is ridiculous, Tina. Everybody has feelings. I try to be nice to everybody. Somebody being mean to me. And then to have all dicey tell me, you hurt my feelings. Seriously? Well, let me put ugly, nasty public posts on one of your crazy videos. Last about 2 blasted seconds. I'll be nice. Oh, listen, I know I don't have much. It's my callers that make my show. Yep. Bless his heart. How do you tell somebody's a troll? When they make smart aleck ugly remarks in your chat. Let's see, the other night somebody called me an old wrinkled bee. Or they come in talking about nasty sexual stuff. Or everything you say, they've got something smarty to say behind it. That's a troll. Or, and they always have, you don't have feelings? Everybody has feelings, Dawn. Everybody does. Okay, I gotta go to chat a minute and see what this is about. Oh my God, he did. Oh Lord, I'm gonna have to go back and watch the replay. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Everybody gets a comment about using crystals up your hoo-ha. Did y'all know what that was about? Oh my Lord, help me, Jesus. I'm gonna go back and watch replay. Don't you think I won't? Don't you think I won't? Oh, Jenny, you're his better half, honey. Oh, Lord, I needed a good laugh. Let's see, put one video out, got trolled to no end. Right here on my channel. Let me tell ya, my very first channel, I got trolled. Modded a troll. For y'all that's new, I was trying to figure out how to make mods. Because I had a troll. Modded the troll. Yep. No, what's it about? Hey, Sherry. Yep, I did. Yep, I did. I modded a troll. Yes, I most certainly did. I had my cursor. I was trying to follow the chat and, it was going up and everybody was saying, click this, click that, click the next thing, trying to tell me how to make a mod. And the troll said, no, you click left. So I clicked left. Oh, the screen popped up. I got all excited. I thought, oh, yay, got this figured out. And just went down, clicked moderator, and modded the troll. I forgot to move my cursor. Uh, oh, well, Lord have mercy. Okay, I don't know. How bad would this be? But if they didn't understand, there was a creator that has created some ugliness that y'all are aware about. Somebody made a big deal because the creator was not coming forth with the Christian denomination. Don't want to get into that. So that all, they did their video, did my video, that blew over. That creator had a special guest on one of the 3 channels about crystals. One of the crystals was shaped like a penis. They were talking about that crystal and vaginas and hoo-haws or whatever they called them. Wonder what that denomination thinks about that little show. And apparently he mentioned it like, I don't know, I'm just going by hearsay. I heard about that, but I didn't see it. I wasn't watching. I meant to go back and try to find that. So now I'm going to have to go find both of them. You want to laugh? I cannot believe. Oh my gosh, but there was an ugly video. I didn't get to watch all that either. Could y'all imagine me screening somebody in and doing, I mean, there are people that believe in the minerals and the crystals, and, it doesn't have to have a pagan symbolism. But if y'all have seen that old girl with push nose, believe that? Oh, hard pressed for a story. I thought that was funny. Oh, Lord. Oh my gosh. Gazelle Brooks, that's awful, honey. Oh, I know. Unless they're nasty, I feel sorry for the trolls. They need a life. Come on. I don't have time to troll anybody. Who has time to do that? Are y'all live? I haven't seen us. I know. Listen, I'm not mad at anybody. I'm not. I am not mad at anybody. I just want all the craziness to stop. Hey, Renee Thomas. I am real sorry about your brother-in-law. 44's young. Man, if I go back to 44. No, trolls don't have a real life. Got too daggone much time on their hands. Tabby Cats, hi there. Oh, Renee, how you doing, honey? Thank you, Jenna. I love everybody. I don't get mad at nobody, but sometimes you have to defend yourself. You just have to. I wouldn't have, but, yes. But, unfortunately, Sherry, Not all of them do live in their mom's basement. Some of them are actually intelligent people. We know who some of them are. We figured out. Who's Judy? Love you too, Miss Whitetail 7. Oh gosh, yeah, there's nothing any worse. Or attic. No. Some of them don't though. Some of our trolls are other creators. I mean, what sense does that make? We should all be lifting each other up. Why get jealous? You know, my little channel grew to where it usually takes everybody about 6 months to get in 2 months. Because I had a lot of people helping me. I didn't do it by myself. I had good callers. I don't use clickbait as my titles. I had good callers. Oh, okay. She was a caller. I can't say your name. Diventia. Davincia? Is that how you say it? Is that right? I don't know how they have time. Chocolate grams with peanut butter. Anna, you're here now? Oh, you're new here. Lord, I can't even read. I was thinking about pizza. Anna is new here. Everybody welcome Anna. Like dementia? Dementia. Dementia? Dementia, you're new, aren't you? Oh, Helen, you gotta leave? Oh, okay. I appreciate that. You're a doll. What was Judy's topic? Scott Rogers. Yes, Real Kim, aka No BS. And don't put up with it either. Did you hear me say? That person that got one of those people got blocked last night sent me an email and said, "You hurt my feelings." I wanted to write back and say, "Well, you hurt my feelings." Putting twice in the same chat. Boring. Well, if my videos are boring, don't watch them. Be in live chat for 2 or 3 hours. And then get on, watch it again, timestamp it. Then tell me I'm boring. Seriously? Oh my gosh. Are they having a bad storm? Thrift Pepper. I get the notifications top of my phone. Thrift Store Preppers um, Discord is going nuts. They're talking about a bad storm. I don't know where. Anna, I hope. Let's see. The drama brought me here, LOL. The drama brought you here? Oh, because you kept hearing my name 1,000 times? My God, could my name have been said anymore? I hadn't talked to my son. He didn't know what was going on. And he said, I got a notice, a video. I clicked on it. I was so happy to see it. He said it wasn't 2 minutes in. Your name was mentioned, Mom. I clicked right off. And I said, don't even worry about it. Person hurt his feelings too. I said, don't worry about it. I didn't do anything wrong. I only have 4 subscribers. Used to live in a motorhome next to a bridge. And I make. Well, it just depends on what your comments are. We'll make that decision if you make a smarty comment. Like a troll the other night. What are you talking about Venezuelan UFOs? But now we have to watch some of these people come in real nice. Oh, she was in Venezuela. Yeah. So boring she had to watch and timestamp and make smarty comments after she started being in live chat. And her feelings were hurt. But now we do have to watch some of the new people. I have seen you around. We have got some people that have been blocked and some people that are creators that I was told by one of the higher ups. Good to see you, Paige. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. I still use that to this day. I heard him call you out, Susie Q. I thought you were there. He called you out in the shoutro. Were you not there at all? Did you come in at the last? Oh, okay, gotcha. Well, my grandbaby's mama does she preaches on say Joe's new, not a troll. Just live on the other side of the planet, and the topic piqued my interest. Other side of the planet? Where you from? You like my laugh. Awesome in my book. You gonna write a book? Let me tell you, these boys, these boys mine, my mods, Trucker and Scott. Let me tell you, they beat somebody up in a heartbeat over me. And when old Trucker says he's getting itchy fingers, you better watch out. 'Cause he will block somebody and not even worry about it. But he does not do it unduly. He does it if somebody's ugly. And I figure we got a couple new people here that's probably old people. I wouldn't have time to sit down and make up a bunch of fake accounts. Would y'all have time? I couldn't make it a bunch of fake names up. I had a hard enough time coming up with mine. It's only because prepared mind and my psychology background. I mean, come on. And I live in West Virginia. Well, how hard's that? I mean, it's not very creative. I look at some of these names, they're really, really creative. But yeah, I probably need to watch a couple of these. Hey, Bill. Can you see the orange box? What orange box? Yes, you did, sweet Jen. I heard. Joe, you're from New Zealand? I have been to Auckland in the airport for a 3 hour layover. Greenest grass I have ever seen in my life. I'm old. That was in 1980, 88 or 89. I'm not quite sure. You'd think I'd remember. I went there to Sydney. I don't think we've had anybody from New Zealand. We've got a couple from Sydney. We've got a couple from the UK. I don't think we have. We'll get into it. I'll wait for enough people to get in here. We just like to chat and have a little bit of a good time before we get into the topic. Everybody likes to chat and say hello. Listen, this has been a long time. They just sat for over 2 hours in Marfugel's chat, listening to his show. All of them just chatting. But then they got to catch up and come here. And then when my show's over, they go into Discord and chat. Your attention span's too short. Angel Eyes, do you know Anna? I've never seen Anna in another chat. Alice Crawley. Yes. Well, Lord, we could write a book on the past week. Nobody would believe it. craziest crap. I'm glad they have my, yes, they have my back. Let me tell you what's the truth. And boys, they get fired up. Oh, holy moly. After the show, we got to get on the phone. We got to process it for about 2 hours. Oh, Lord. You're so original. And boy, listen, when I first got on YouTube, I had my whole name on there. Watched Marv for about a month, and he said something about it. Man, I was quick changing that junk. I was figuring out there were some crazy people in that chat. I didn't want nobody to know my real name. Oh, it's changed a lot. It was like out in the middle of nowhere, just a bunch of green grass, rolling hills, some trees over the side. It's really pretty. Greenest grass I've ever seen in my life. Airport wasn't very big, but Dementia, you're in Georgia. Where'd you find us from, Dementia? I always like to find out about new people. Yes, they're a talking bunch. Let me tell you, they wanted me to leave my live stream going one night. 11.5 hours that live stream went. I got up the next morning knowing, I mean, it was like 9 or 10 o'clock, knowing that that live stream was going, wasn't nobody in chat. Picked that old sucker up. I didn't have my glasses on, my hair, mask, just got right out of bed. That I looked and that thing was still scrolling. There was still people in chat. 11.5 hours later. How'd you find us, Davincia? Now, Joe found us because she wanted the title. You don't participate in anybody's chats, Anna? Oh, Lord, yes, Red Family. Yeah, after you each gotta have a cigarette. What was a good idea? So I thought the same thing earlier. Nobody believes that's your real name. Scott Rogers, isn't it? He's got a name. Artist Storm. Last night you said one of the next things would be OCD. Will you go over OCPD too? Well, that's a medical. Mine's psychological. That's a pulmonary disorder. I'm just doing my all my degrees are in psychology. That's a pulmonary disorder. No, never think you're boring. We all have something special to offer. Well, Susie Q, I hope you sleep well. Listen, I've been making these videos shorter. I have to get that baby. Lord, it's already 2:22. I gotta go to bed. As soon as I start, it's time to go to bed. What's under the airport? Did she say something's under the airport? In Auckland? Listen, Chicago O'Hare's a big airport. Man, have y'all ever been through Chicago's airport at Christmas time? They have those big old Christmas trees. I could stay there all day long and check out those Christmas trees. I know they've got some kind of pagan connotation. None of us knew that growing up. You think you heard about my channel from Marv? What kind of work do you do? Yeah, there's only 3 channels that have shouted me out. That's Marv and Homegrown USA and the Bubba News. Yep, that's the rule. Be nice. And Scott Rogers and Trucker and Carolyn and CJ, they police that for me. Had over 50 trolls on one channel? That must have been a big channel. Oh, well, thank you, Bill. I appreciate that. Yeah, I've gone up a couple subs. Who put that about going over COPD? Was that? I can't remember. Who asked me to go over COPD? I should have made a mental note of that. Oh, well. Okay. We got to get something covered. Yeah, there's something that's supposed to be, and I'm looking down. I'm not looking, y'all. I can't read my chat on my screen. I read my chat on my phone for the new ones. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be rude. I need new glasses. I can't see squat. So I'm watching chat on my phone so I can answer y'all. For my new folks. So you understand what I'm doing. What? Sonja, you're not allowed to talk to me and chat. You can speak to me in person. I didn't even see Sonja come in. You're funny, honey. You're not allowed to talk to me and chat. You can speak to me in person. Now, what's that mean? What's OCPD? I don't know what OCPD is. Obsessive compulsive personality disorder. That's what I'm going to go over. Yeah, I looked at it backwards. See, I'm dyslexic. I looked at that and thought COPD. Now, see, um, OCD is all we ever call it. I've never seen it called OCPD. Yes, I know. I'm going to go over that. Alice, are you the one that asked me about getting into Discord? Was that you, Alice? Did you send me a text or email or something? Aren't you the one that was trying to get into Discord? And you have to be nice in Discord too. I've blocked people in Discord. Nice, nice, nice. We gotta have nice. I gotta go back and watch that replay though. Listen. And I've got to be up at 7:30 in the morning, so yes. Okay. Alice, what? Carolyn, do you know how to drop the Discord link? I don't. Sonja, is that your husband told you not to talk to him in chat? Yeah, you're always nice. Um, are you leaving, Bill? I'm getting ready to start the OCD. Did you want to hear about obsessive compulsive disorder? We've lollygagged enough. Well, that's sweet. Husband and wife in here. I've had Sonja before. And now her husband's here. That's awesome. Okay. Bill, hang on a minute. I'll tell you, honey. I just got Marf's new schedule. I know you're going to think I'm crazy. This was Tuesday, so tomorrow's Wednesday. Marf is scheduled to come on 9 p.m. Eastern Time. So, he runs about 2.5 hour show. So I'll be on 12:30 tomorrow night. Okay. I can't do it earlier because I have too many friends that go on before then. Before 10. I would run over them and I can't do that. We can all work together. Oh, you can drop the Discord link? Well, if you'll drop it. Anybody else that's wanting in Discord? Now, Alice text me or emailed me. You must email me. Tell me your screen name. If I recognize it and you don't have any strikes with the mods, we will allow you in Discord. But we don't do open Discord invitations. And we get to you real quick and help you get in there. And that's only because we don't want 10,000 people fighting in there. But I don't see, and I hate to be this way, but you know, new people just got here. I mean, we don't know. But if, oh, you're staying? No, I'm not going to bed yet. Listen, I would be up until 6 o'clock in the morning if I didn't have to watch that baby. And if I would ever remember to tell his daddy I need you to get him at 7:30 in the morning, we could stay up late because then I wouldn't have to get him till 9. We'll have to. That sounded ugly. That's on it. I love that baby. What did Anna say? See, I like to chat too. But this chat makes me hungry. What was very scary? You were scared of what was going on, or you were scared to call me? Hey, nobody needs to be scared to call me. What? Listen, what you see here is what you get off of the screen. This is me all the time. Now, unless I'm upset about something, I might pitch out a cuss word or two. I ask God to forgive me. He knows I have a potty mouth. I work on it though. I have to be upset and I forget. Bible says it's a sign of ignorance, and ignorance means lack of knowledge. But you know, sometimes like Saturday when I was talking about everything going on, there's just not a word in the English language that could describe this YouTube drama but a shit show. And that's what I said Saturday. So I just now said. I mean, you know, sometimes there's just not a word appropriate. Oh, Lord. Me, you went in. Bones made it. Oh my gosh. How many nights in a row is this we haven't had to go Discord tell you I'm live? I love you, Bones. Oh, excuse me. No, it didn't come up so I could spit it out, Scott. Have you all watched that Dana Ashley movie about the NANO bots? Y'all need to watch that if it's still up. It's in our Discord. Every time I cough, he says, spit it out, don't swallow it. Twisted Tats. Oh, Well, that's neat. Yes. Well, how cool is that? Well, y'all should have told me. I didn't know. I was thinking, oh no, more drama now. I know you are husband and wife. Hilarious. Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't know. Listen, I'm paranoid. I know so many people have so many doggone troll accounts. Somebody comes in, I'm new. It's like, oh God. Oh, say something. Get into chat. Let me make sure you're not one of the ones that's gone. Oh Lord, isn't that awful? Oh, you did text me. Yeah, that's fine. I don't often answer my phone through the day. I'm busy running a 2-year-old. So it's not that I mean, but I've missed a bunch of emails. Paige, I don't know. She comes and goes with the wind. Can't get her on the phone. Can't get her by text. Comes and goes with the wind. I don't know. You love it when who says it? Carolyn Lowe. You're already in Discord and you have a different name, Alice? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Y'all just email me. Oh, listen, laughter's the best medicine. Best, best, best. There's been, I know, I make everybody hungry. Oh, Lord. Bill eating Reese's peanut butter cups with lemonade. Are you kidding me? God, tell me that stuff. Now, I've got in there some fresh cranberry bread that was brought to me this evening. I've got still have some more of the Amish ginger cookies. And I've got a good old pizza sitting in there on the kitchen table with some french fries. I like pizza and french fries together. I don't know. Love you too. Up, got a text. Okay, what? Okay, but it's hard for me to really answer the text while I'm live. Thank you, though. I appreciate that. Hey, CJ Blaze. She made it. CJ Blaze. How are you? How are you? I haven't talked to anybody today, except one person y'all be interested in. I had about a 2-hour conversation. It was really good. I was glad I had that conversation. I answered a bunch of questions that we have all guessed about. I was glad to have that conversation. But I missed out on being able to talk to T Rod, and I need to talk to T Rod. Call me tomorrow, T Rod. I'll just have baby be piddling around, and I can talk. We'll get this blasted OBS mess straightened out one way or another. But has everybody noticed I'm on my laptop? For the ones that didn't come in early, I'm on my laptop. Did y'all notice? I fixed it myself. My internal settings had been changed. But that person made a video, so I don't figure that person's going to be doing anything else. You did? Did you call me and I was asleep? I don't remember. I hope I was nice. Listen, somebody wakes me up. You want to know something? Boy, I'll tell you the truth in a heartbeat. uncandy-coated opinion. Wake me straight up, ask me a question, boom. You're going to get exactly what I think. No candy coating. Was I nice, Bones? I don't remember. I don't remember. Oh, Lord, I don't remember, Bones. That's funny. Yeah, don't nobody call me and wake me up and say, Kim, I need your opinion, or let me ask you a question, or you tell me what you think, because, oh boy, I will. Right comes off the top of my head what I really think. Under some dumb name they picked for you. CJ, Alice needs help. She needs to change her name in Discord. I think you just go to your Discord. You can only change it like once a month. But you just go to your settings under your name, and you can change your name. But she don't know how to get into our Discord, Miss CJ. Shoo, I'm having a hot flash. Laptop. I know, Reese cups. What sounds tasty? Am I behind in chat again? I always get behind. What sounds tasty? I've got that pizza I'm dying to have a bite of. Now? Trucker? Now? Or when I was talking about my settings in my computer. Everything changed. I fixed it. Fixed it. Did a couple test runs on a private live. Dex was telling me the other day. I can put it on private instead of public, and then I'm the only person that can see it. So I did a couple lives. Boom. Dropped your lighter. Yep, you did. But there was a video, so I figure that mess is over. Isn't it funny how a mess can end when you say, I'm taking my laptop to a hacker and I'm going to prosecute? Ain't nobody messed with us tonight, have they? No, listen, Bill, I was lucky to fix this one. And this OBS mess, oh my gosh. Bill, did you say last night was your first night or tonight? I don't remember. All my nights running good. Stone, there you are. I saw somebody speak to you and I was trying to speak to you. And then I couldn't find you. Where you been, darling? Yeah, they're having a storm where thrift store prepper is. That's why everybody was talking about. So he's gone live showing the storm. Snafu's in here. Snafu. Baby, how are you? I have tried to call you and text you today. You had your phone off. I did speak to you in Marf's chat while I was in there, but I was listening to Marf and not in chat because I got my laptop fixed. I did it myself. Heaven Bound just got in. Frank Vic just got in. A West Virginia boy. Listen, Frank Vic, I have any problems. You're closer to me than these other guys. Do you know how to travel south and come and beat somebody up for me? Oh, Lord. These are not ginger snaps. These are very soft ginger cookies. Very soft. You can't even hold them up by the middle and it'll sink down and break in half. We're still just a chat and saying hello. I can't get out of disorder is not very user friendly. I'm good with computers. Discord is horrible. Alfred, you got there. How are y'all all getting in Discord? Everybody just been hanging around waiting? Oh, I'm behind again. CJ dropped the link. Oh my God, I get behind. I go too slow. Say, how are you doing, Say? Who's our other Australia girl? I always forget. I told that story about having to buy a black bra when I was in Sydney, and every time she puts me a comment about she's still looking for my black lacy bra in Australia. Say, why? Don't be crying, honey. Listen, there's nothing worth losing your mind over. Nothing. No, no, no. You got to come here and be happy. Don't think about it. Listen, this is good therapy. Personal therapy, not professional therapy. I don't want APA come knocking on me. Why are you doing therapy? Listen, we all need a brain vacation. You have to not think. You got to redirect your thoughts. It's simple as setting most hard. You know what? Something's really hard. I found that's real effective for people. Nobody likes their multiplication tables. So you sit and really concentrate on your multiplication tables. You get to a certain point that you mess up, you can't remember, start back on the twos again. Concentrate. See how far you can get. Get up and get busy while you're saying those multiplication tables, or put your headphones on. Blare some good music. It makes you want to jam it out. Don't think about what is making you sad. Give your brain a vacation. I promise. Stop that crying. Make you feel better. It works. I do it. Listen. I'm going to do t-shirts with listen. Everybody put a number 1 if they want a t-shirt with listen. And then what I could put West Virginia Prepared Mind on it, or the WVPM. I don't know. Several people are asking for t-shirts. My cousin does them. She does good t-shirts. She did our family reunion t-shirts. She did a real good job. I showed them to a couple people. Who wants a t-shirt? If you want a t-shirt, put a 1. Blue moon, Scott. Is that how many you want? Oh gosh, would y'all buy a t-shirt with that on there? Lord of mercy. Okay. Well, I can't wear one. I don't want anybody around here to know about this channel. You know? I mean, we've got crazy people that's attacked me from across the United States. I don't want to have somebody crazy local. That's what I said. I was going to put listen on it. Listen, dot, 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 dot. And on the back side of it, I put West Virginia Prepared Mind. I didn't even know I said that until I started this channel and y'all started saying stuff about it. I didn't even realize I said it. And now I catch myself through the day talking to one of my boys or my grandkids or something. Saturday, my grandson lost his mind for a few minutes. I was going, now listen. I got tickled, laughed. He thought I was laughing at him. Nah, I was thinking about y'all. You want listen, I love you? Hey, listen. I do hey, listen. I do y'all listen. I've started noticing myself, or just listen. So y'all want hey, listen, y'all listen. Listen, y'all. I'll tell you what. Do I say that a lot? I'll tell you what. Now, I know, so I'll tell you what's true. One of my big things was I said, Lord have mercy. I had a friend in Morgantown. And of course, our friends here, we got 2 in the northern part of the state. They'll tell you the northern part of the state don't talk like southern part of the state. They sound like Pennsylvanians. And we sound like southerners. And I'd say, Lord have mercy. Every time I'd see him, still to this day, I don't rarely get on Facebook anymore, but that's the only place I have contact with him is on Facebook. So if I click on there, he's on there. If I comment, and every comment that he leaves me on Facebook, he ends it with Lord. He drags out Lord have mercy. So that's the only other time I've ever had anybody. I'm telling you what's the truth. See, I could make several t-shirts. Oh, Lord. 25 extra. You thought you said you wanted a white one tie-dyed yourself. I'm sure she gets tie-dye t-shirts, but probably a little bit more. Well, she might tie-dye them. I don't know. She's young. Double chat awesome. What's double chat awesome? Listen, I love y'all's what I had Dexter put on my little thing. My little oh, I can put up my intro for my outro and don't have to hang up on y'all tonight. Woo! Noodles. Hey, Noodles. Yeah, I'm gonna do t-shirts. I've already contacted her. I contacted her, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks ago. Somebody said something about a t-shirt. Sunny Preps. Sunny Preps, are you from West Virginia? Yes, the accent line is around Flatwoods. That's about the middle of the state. You are absolutely right. And from that point down, it's different accents. All Southern, but different. They say different words than we do in the right below Flatwoods to Summersville. Instead of saying, I mean to tell you, they'll say, I meant to tell you. That's like when I think I'm a secretary. Because I used to have an office in Summersville when I was in private practice. My 7-year-old made some awkward tie-dye t-shirts. Did you answer me, Sunny Preps? Are you in West Virginia? Yep. Oh, you're from West Virginia living in Pittsburgh. Well, how about that? But yes, you are right. Yes, I know you're in Virginia, sweet Jenna. Grew up in, oh, Buchanan, Philippi. Listen, thank you, Donna. Philippi is so near and dear to my heart. When we were in, let's see, for if we are out of our mind, it is for God. If we are in our right mind, it's for you. Um, when we were in JC's, I went to, as first lady, because my husband was president, I had to pick something because we, raised money and helped the community. So the first ladies always pick something that they wanted to support. And I chose St. Jude Children's Hospital. Got to go to St. Jude Children's Hospital. The kids are there 8 days, put in remission, many of them cured. I don't care what anybody says. I've been there. And that place is awesome. I never could understand why it took so long for the other hospitals because the pneumonia that kills most cancer patients hasn't been killing kids that's been treated at St. Jude's for years. Now, this was back in the late 80s. Those kids weren't dying of pneumonia associated with cancer, but adults were. I couldn't figure out. There was a cure, there was a treatment while these hospitals were letting adult cancer patients die of pneumonia. They put those kids, they only have 8 beds. St. Jude Children's Hospital only has 8 beds. Get the babies in there and get them in remission. Boom. They're on their way. Parents stay for free. They feed them. It's awesome. But anyway, I knew that crowd, that we had in West Virginia, JC's. Summer Ellis, yep, your grandma's from West Virginia. Alfred's grandparents, Alfred Phillips here's with us. His grandparents are from West Virginia. But anyway, I asked if we had anybody, any kid in West Virginia that ever been treated at St. Jude Children's Hospital because I wanted them to see the miracles that happen at that hospital. God's with those doctors. I mean, Danny Thomas and his daughter, I mean, daughter carried it on. They really, really wanted to help the kids. Don't cost the parents a dime. And they raised their money within their ethnicity. I can't think right off the top of my head what country they're from. But anyway, there was a little boy. Well, he wasn't a little boy. He's probably 12 or 14. I can't remember now. That had been treated and his cancer cured. And he'd been out of treatment long enough, his hair grew back. And I can't remember the little boy's name, but it probably wouldn't be ethical to tell anyway. But he was from Philippi, and he and his family came to our convention. And I got to give my speech about where I had been to St. Jude Children's Hospital and all about the hospital. And then I said, I've got proof of what the miracles they work for kids along with God. I mean, they believe in God, and God's the one that performs the miracles, but they just offer the facility, for the miracles to be worked. And brought that little boy up. His mom and dad spoke. The little boy spoke. And in about 6 months, we raised about $10,000 or 12. I don't know. It's a pretty good bit that we raised for St. Jude. That was my little heartthrob mission. Yes, it is, Bill. But don't be sad. Savor that conversation. Wake up happy. You had a visit with your dad. Yep, that's what I do when I dream about my mama. Yeah, onesies for babies. What did Alfred say? I missed what Alfred said. Listen, we're not talking about nothing. 3.47. Alfred always gives us good. I missed your temperature, Alfred. What'd you tell me your temperature was? 1 + 1's 1. LOL. Raymond Rip Curl. How are you, buddy? Hey, darling. How are you, Raymond? It is so good to see you. You haven't been here for a while. Listen, I'm just a chatting with these people. I haven't even started my topic yet, and it's almost time for me to end my show. Yep, I don't know why that happens. I think they're with us. I mean, y'all might think I'm crazy, but I really do. My mom smoked. She'd stay and keep her bedroom door shut, wouldn't open up a window. And love her little heart, she passed January 13th, 2013. I can go in that room and I can smell that cigarette smoke just as strong as if she was just in there smoking. My boys have smelled it too. Other people have smelled it. It's not just me. Rip Curl, where'd you go? Ah, there you are. Looky there. Raymond Rip Curl. You're blue. You were here one other time and I was busy doing something. I didn't get to tend to that. I didn't mean to offend you, if you were. What, already? We just talked here, though. Um, no, I don't think it's crazy at all. See, Raymond was here a while back and I was going to mod him and then I didn't get to. And sometimes I'm slow with that stuff, Bones. Alrighty, listen, I gotta go to bed and I'm already dying for a cigarette, y'all. And I keep thinking about that pizza in there on my kitchen table. Listen, all you new people, we talk about food. We eat, we're an eating bunch. When it gets to the end, I smoke. Let's see. Y'all wanted OCD. Obsessive compulsive personality disorder. Now, I can't watch chat because remember, I can't see and I'm going to have to I'll eat my pizza. No, I gotta be talking. I gotta go over this obsessive compulsive disorder. Everybody's losing their mind over this. I don't know why, but we're gonna go over it. All of these disorders, I'm telling you, are anxiety. They're obsessive compulsive personality disorder is an anxiety ridden disorder. If you have a parent that is OCD, raising a child, they can cause the child not just to have obsessive compulsive disorder, they can cause that child to have obsessive compulsive personality disorder, which is, it's there. There's no medical treatment, therapy, or nothing. But the personality disorder and obsessive compulsive disorder are two different things. Okay. A pervasive pattern of preoccupation with orderliness, perfectionism, and mental and interpersonal control at the expense of flexibility, openness, and efficiency beginning in early adulthood and present in a variety of contexts as indicated by four or more of the following. Number one is preoccupied with details, rules, lists, order, organization, or schedules to the extent that the major point of the activity is lost. So they may decide they want to have, somebody wants to have a dinner party and they get all hung up in being so organized, listing the food, listing what dishes they're going to use, listing how they're going to decorate, listing how many caterers or where they're going to check on the cake, that kind of thing, to the point that, they may think, okay, I want to have this party in a month. They're still making lists and planning 3 months later. So they risk, what they're doing. Okay, shows perfectionism that interferes with task completion, unable to complete a project because his or her own strict standards that cannot be met. I mean, they can't even meet their own standards. 3 is excessively devoted to work and productivity to the exclusion of leisure activities and friendships, not accounted for by the obvious economic situation. They are overly conscious and scrupulous and inflexible about matters of morality, ethics, and values, not accounted for by cultural or religious convictions. So you can have somebody that's totally inflexible on something that is typically a societal norm and going to the lake and putting on a bathing suit, but their religion won't let them wear bathing suits, and a certain religion that's very common in southern West Virginia, those women go swimming in long denim skirts because that's all the women are allowed to wear. So that doesn't count. That's not obsessive compulsive. That's a religious thing. That's just an example. Okay, unable to discard worn out or worthless objects even though they don't have sentimental value because they might need them. Is reluctant to delegate tasks or work to others unless they submit to exactly his or her way of doing. You ever had somebody, yeah, I need you to do this for me, but this is how I need you to do it to the T. This is how I need you to do it. Obsessive compulsive. Adopts a miserly spending style toward both self and others. Money is viewed as something to be hoarded for future catastrophes. Number 8 shows rigidity and stubbornness. Okay. Now, what you didn't hear in obsessive compulsive disorder that you hear in just obsessive compulsive disorder is they don't have to tap on the door 3 times before they can enter the door. They don't have to turn the door key so many times. There is a difference between obsessive compulsive personality disorder and obsessive compulsive disorder. There are major ritualistic behaviors with obsessive compulsive disorder. With the obsessive compulsive personality disorder, it just has to do with the way they live their life, as far as absolutely no flexibility. You know, the dishes are done before dinner's put on the table. The stove is cleaned off. Each pot is washed as you finish, a different thing. The house is perfect. You have a day of the week you do each chore. Laundry's done a certain way. Shirts are folded a certain way. That is the same way with obsessive compulsive disorder, but obsessive compulsive personality disorder, these people can at least work. They hold jobs. Many people with obsessive compulsive disorder can't. They're so stuck in their rituals um, of every movement. I mean, every movement. I mean, there is a difference, but obsessive compulsive either disorder is difficult to deal with. Obsessive compulsive disorder can be treated. Obsessive compulsive personality disorder cannot. Um, you can minimize it. We do imagery therapy where you have them imagine, okay, what if you didn't? It's the same thing with obsessive compulsive disorder. What if you didn't um, wash the dishes while you were cooking? I mean, you could just see the person just get all filled with anxiety, and you say, don't think about it. What's your happy place? My happy place is the beach. That's where I feel closest to God. So, you have them pick their happy place, and you go, think about your happy place. Breathe, think about your happy place. And this is imagery therapy that I'm just explaining to y'all. I'm educating y'all how it works. Okay, I'm not telling you to do it. Explaining how it works. Don't want an ethical problem here. Um, and then you say, okay, I want you to think about taking another step out of that kitchen and leaving those dirty dishes there. Okay, go to your happy place. Now, and you take them step by step out of the kitchen. With either one of the disorders, you use the imagery. And you get them to think about that step by step until eventually they can imagine. I mean, this is like in an office setting, not in a home, in an office setting. Just to think about a dirty dish in their kitchen. I mean, a panic attack city. So you teach them how, is the world going to come to an end? What is the worst thing that's going to happen? Tell me the worst thing that's going to happen if this is not done this way. But, that is really more toward the obsessive compulsive disorder. With the personality disorder, that is worked with a woman. Oh my gosh, she was so controlling because she was so obsessive. I mean, this woman counted and reported to us one week. She was over the money for the office and the budgeting, and there was a lot of new therapists hired all of a sudden. And all of our therapists at one point were women, one man. She announced to us how many rolls of toilet paper we had used the month previous. And she was mad. I told the owner, I said, seriously? So she had to go tell her, shut up. Don't be talking about how many rolls of toilet paper they used. Um, that's obsessive compulsive personality disorder. They're awesome if you need a job done and they just have a mild form. You can have mild. They can at least get their work done. But very often, they have a difficult time of completing their work because they are so focused on every little bitty detail has to be perfect. But there are jobs for people that are that focused, you know, every little detail. So I'm not sure you all wanted me to go over the personality disorder or just regular OCD. I'm going to turn me on and look at chat. So were y'all looking for OCD or obsessive compulsive personality disorder? Oh, okay. Gotcha. What are you doing in Discord, Trucker? But yeah, there is a big difference. Did y'all know there's a big difference? Or did y'all think it was the same thing? Obsessive compulsive disorder and obsessive compulsive personality disorder. Did y'all realize there's a difference in the two? You got pop-ups. I saw you in Discord. Okay, maybe I didn't want to know. You didn't want to know that there's a difference between the two, or what obsessive compulsive personality disorder was. Oh, Lord, you're a little obsessive. You're a clean freak. That's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. My mom was obsessive compulsive. Hers was a personality. I don't know. Yeah, hers was personality disorder because she didn't have to tap and count through the door. She didn't have a lot of, this talks about the difference in the ritualistic behaviors of the personality disorder and the OCD is they can't walk out the door at all without tapping or doing something. There's some ritual they have to do before they can leave. Sometimes they have to go in and check every outlet, every light switch, is the oven off and on, and sometimes they have to do it a number of times. They all have a magic number. Typically it's 3, 5, or 7. Sometimes it's 13 times. But they have to go through their little ritual before they can walk out the door. With obsessive compulsive personality disorder, they just have to clean the house real quick, go through and make sure it's all spotless before they can walk out the door. They don't have to go back and inspect it a number of times. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? You just said what, say? What I just said? Agoraphobia is anxiety. Anxiety. You use imagery, relaxation techniques. Let me tell you, I'm going to go get my pizza and then we'll come back talk. I forgot what I was going to talk about. Oh, you use the imagery, imagining, completing whatever it is makes you nervous. I mean, I had a woman that couldn't cross bridges, whether she was driving or she was the passenger. She had to cross a bridge to leave her home. She had to move. She relocated and she wasn't paying attention. It was the only place available. And they got her across that bridge to go to the new house. Then she wouldn't go anywhere because she wasn't going to cross that bridge getting out of there. So the doctor gave her some medication to calm her down. She would lay in the back seat and ride so she couldn't see when she was going to cross the bridge. That's how they got her to doctor's appointments. So I had her to, and I had an office that had a couch at the time. So she would lay down and get all relaxed. And I would have her to think about, hers was so bad, we had to get ready to leave the house. Think about just getting ready to leave the house. Then we had to work it till, okay, get out. And I have them what they imagine in the office and they practice at home. So get ready to go somewhere and get to the front door and then go about your business knowing you're not leaving the home. Relax yourself. Then I would have her to walk outside the door. And I coached her family on how to help her do this. So we finally got her out the door. And this was over several. She was really motivated. Several weeks. It was less than a year, but sometimes, depending on how hard it is, it takes longer than that. So we finally, during the imagery, I had her to imagine doing this stuff while she was laying on the couch. And then in real life, she started practicing those same steps from the beginning in real life at her home. And I mean, it took like a month to get her out the door to her car. And then she'd go back in. And she'd do that every day until she could open the car door. She'd open the car door, close the car door, go back in. Then we got her in the car seat. Then she'd go back in. Then she would start the car, work herself through the panic attack. And each step of this, we're working her through the panic attack. Family's helping her. Then we got her to start the car, turn it off, go back in the house. Did that until she wouldn't have a panic attack. Then back the car out of the driveway. Then pull it back in the driveway, calm herself until she was over her panic attack, could control her panic attacks. Then she would go a couple blocks down the street, then she'd come back home until she could automatically, without any anxiety, get ready, get in her car, and back out of the driveway. Got her till not only could she drive, talked her into signing up for college classes. That's how the imagery and the relaxation works to overcome any anxiety disorder. The personality disorders are my favorite because they're entertaining, and the anxiety disorders are my favorite because that was my specialty. It was the easiest for me to help somebody overcome. And you can if you're motivated, because therapy is just giving you the tools and then you have to actually do the hard work. But if somebody is very motivated, and typically people are so sick and tired of being so anxiety ridden, unless they have a personality disorder going on that they want the attention. And I hope I'm not stepping on anybody's toes, but this is education. I don't know you, don't see your face, don't know, don't have to post, so you don't, put it out there. I'm stepping on your toes. But typically, people with anxiety disorders don't want rid of those anxiety disorders because it gets them a lot of attention. And that's a little bit of a personality disorder. I'm not going to say which one in case somebody out there, but that's just a little bit of attention seeking. They don't want rid of that, or they want to keep that disability check. And their anxiety disorders will help them keep that disability check. But they're the easiest if you are motivated to cure. Okay, let me see if I pissed anybody off from Stephanie, are you new? Borderline personality disorder. Man, oh man, suck you dry. That is a very overwhelming, but we'll save that for tomorrow night. Trichotillomania. Yes, trichotillomania is anxiety produced, and it goes very often, well, with any anxiety disorder and OCD, not obsessive compulsive personality disorder, but OCD and the anxiety disorders. Trichotillomania is a disorder where people will pull out their eyelashes, their eyebrows, they'll even make bald spots in their hair, in their head, on their hair in their head. But they pull out their hair. That's trichotillomania. Isn't that the neatest word? But I had a girl, I was doing an intake. I hadn't seen anybody with trichotillomania in a long time. And last fall, a girl came in, and I always introduce myself and have them sit down and get my laptop going and, pull up, what I got to fill out for the intake. And I turned around and I said, well, how are you today? And before I thought, I said, oh my goodness, you have trichotillomania. And she said, I do. She said, I didn't know if you would know about that or not. Because they just thought, when we did intakes that we were just some secretary doing an intake. No, just not anybody can do that kind of intake to diagnose. Yeah, they pull out their eyelashes, eyebrows, and West Virginia opinion, is trichotillomania real? Wait a minute, that's not trichotillomania. I don't know what that is. I don't know about all the phobias. They've got some, I know arachnophobia. I really don't know about all the phobias. There's so many phobias. They all have big old long names. I never did learn them all. I can look them up if I need to. Y'all want to buy my pizza? Y'all been talking for 2 hours about eating it from me. It's 3:18. Eat this pizza and go to bed. My goodness, I should grab Zantac. Not a Xanax, a Zantac, say. Trichotillomania feels weird now? Why does that feel weird? It's anxiety. It's just like trichotillomania is the same thing. Somebody that's real nervous that bites their fingernails. That just happens to be the more common action associated with anxiety. Same thing, trichotillomania. Instead of biting their fingernails, they pull their eyelashes and eyebrows out. You'll see people that are so anxious that they will sit and scratch one spot until they make big old sores on their body, legs, arms, hands. I mean, I've seen people with anxiety that's so severe, they had seizures. I mean, I'm not making light of anxiety at all. Anxiety can kill you. So, I mean, no, I'm not making fun of it. That's not why it's my favorite disorder. It's because it's most easily cured. What is that phobia you were asking me about, Carolyn? I don't know what that is. Phobia what? Phobias are, no matter what the phobia is fear. Fear is an anxiety-based disorder or action or whatever you want to call it. It's all fear-based, all anxiety. Fear is caused by anxiety or the devil, depending on how you feel with your religious beliefs. Oh, Stephanie, you have up? Well, that's no big deal, honey. We love you in here. I just hate you're that anxious. I'm going to open my Discord up. I'm going to make my Discord public. Because stuff I can't talk about in here that's too accessible and wide, and somebody go, oh my gosh, you can't do that. You're not in an office. That can be considered therapy. We can discuss that stuff in Discord. Not Discord. Patreon. People can still look up and see in D Live. You got to do where it's 100% private. That's why it's $1, $3, or $5. I don't want to rip nobody off. Mm-hmm. Yep. Oh, you want to bite of my pizza, Brian? There you go. Take a bite. I'll share. Now, aren't you the one that's telling me you was eating Reese's peanut butter cups? You didn't hold it to the screen. Give me no bite, no Reese's. I like the white chocolate Reese's. Yep. What? A fear of patterns stem from old leftover bits of our brains that survived by reorganizing patterns. I've never heard of that. You're scared of balloons? Are you? A lot of people are scared of clowns and monkeys. Never heard anybody scared of balloons. You must have been too little when somebody popped one. Fear is also a learned behavior. So if you're scared of balloons, you was a little bitty thing. Somebody popped a balloon beside you and squalled. Scared you. I didn't touch my screen with my, I don't know, pizza oil. If I did, I'd wipe it off so you wouldn't get nervous because I had a mask on. What if you're not motivated? I've been told I'm motivated by others, but not self-motivated. Do you know what that means? As long as you have a cheering section or someone giving you cues or reminding you, and somebody there to encourage you and pat you on the back, that's motivated by others, and you do very well. Self-motivation is by yourself. You're so determined, you will still follow the steps that you need to follow. So you're motivated more with reinforcers by others than just the reinforcement by yourself of completing the task. Does that make sense? Do you know who I was talking to? I don't even know if I mentioned who I was talking to. That's the difference between self-motivation and motivated by others. Did that make sense? Did you get that? Do you need me to repeat it or re-explain it? Who said that? Alice. Did that make sense to you how I explained it? How old is she, Dana? There you go, Brian. Get out of bed by yourself, self-motivated. Yeah. What am I needing to be careful about? Hmm? Well, thank you, Art of the Storm. I'll go over any one of them. I mean, that's my thing. Almost, I don't know if you've been here or not. I've got my bachelor's and master's degree in psychology and almost finished with my doctorate in psychology. So this is what I've done for years since 1994. You're welcome. Okay, Alice. But how do you motivate yourself? Well, first of all, you have to want change. I mean, it starts very basic. How bad do you want whatever it is to change? And the more determined you are to achieve that change, then the more determined you are to take the steps to achieve that change. And it can be in steps just as small as I described about that client that I just had her lay on the couch and imagine getting up and opening up the front door, knowing she was, the end goal. So your motivation depends upon how badly you want to achieve that goal. What is the goal that you're after? How bad do you want to reach that goal? How patient can you be to take it by baby steps and not become um, upset? I'm not. It's still education. In the world? Oh my gosh. Well, that was a full leap into off of the edge of the cliff somebody made. Hmm. Don't be sorry. So, it's easier if you have a coach. Have yourself a coach. Oh my God. If you have somebody that can help you, you know, or if you have to be completely self motivated, then you have to set down and write yourself goals. And every time you achieve a goal, you have to figure out a way to make yourself excited about achieving that goal. Reinforcers. Learn how to positively reinforce your own behaviors. But it depends on your motivation. You have to I always said, make a list. If you don't make this change, what's it look like? If you do make this change, what's it look like? And then decide which list you like the best. We all go through periods of lack of self motivation. Right now, I'm not too motivated to do anything except how long is it going to be before I can take a nap? But my hours are screwed right now. Usually, I'm only sleeping about 4 or 5 hours at a time. My sleep's all messed up right now. Wonder why. My chatty Cathy friends. Asteroid alert. It's an awesome app. You scared me. I thought we couldn't get in with Alfred. Lord have mercy. Oh, Lord. You have to be motivated. Nobody can make you be motivated. But also, you have to have the right therapist. Now we got YouTube therapists talking in chat. It's okay. They can't get an ethical violation. I can. Probably need to look at it in case somebody's giving somebody bad advice. But right now I'm eating my pizza. Y'all just be careful of therapy y'all's doing in there. I got pizza with pepperoni, green peppers, and onions. Mmm. Summer, we love you too. I'm closing shop. Hey, a motivational buddy. There's nothing wrong with that. I used to have a friend that wanted to go work out all the time. The only thing that got me was screwed up my neck, pinched a nerve, index fingers numb, because I have a good trainer. I was pulling those weights down to my stomach, turned my head to listen to what she had to say. Nobody told me not to do that. Ruptured a disc in my neck. Yeah, my late 20s. So ain't nobody in the world can motivate me to go work out now. I like to do the treadmill and the row machine, that kind of stuff. But I ain't lifting no weight. Nope. Yeah, thumbs up. How many did we have in here tonight? What are you fixing, Brian? We're talking about anxiety, and looks to me like you're talking about making torture chamber. 51? That's good. That's the most we have, or that's how many we have now? Alfred, what's the temperature from Wainwright? You didn't tell me. How many blasted times does one person have to give out their email address? I mean, seriously? God almighty. Well, I'm going to have to close myself out of that particular Discord. '71 in Indianapolis. Alice, are you able to get out of your house and go anywhere? Alice, do you have a way to get out of your home? Do you go places? I mean, could you go places if you wanted to? Go join a church. Get involved with the Bible study, Wednesday prayer service, the ladies' prayer group. Make friends. Don't run in there, jumping in there, telling everybody what your problems are. Go let people get to know who you are. You are not an anxiety disorder. You are Alice with an anxiety disorder. Like I am Kim, I have MS, but MS doesn't have me. Does that make sense? Do you have a church within walking distance? Churches are bad there. What state are you in? Well, we don't have some of the best churches around here, but it's better than nothing. But unfortunately, Alice, and I hate to say this, and I don't mean it to sound mean, don't use your YouTube family as therapists. That's when you give yourself a brain vacation. It's like I can be feeling bad. I get on here, I don't think about what's worrying me or what's going on in my life. I get on here and chat and have a good time. This is what makes me smile a lot of times when there's not a lot besides, I'm blessed. I shouldn't say it. That sounds bad. Choked on my pizza. Somebody wanted that bite. Um, don't use your friends that you make on YouTube as therapists. Don't go into Discord wanting to talk about your problems because they're not therapists, they're not trained, and they can't help you. And I don't do therapy anymore. Okay? You use all of your friends in YouTube to give yourself that brain vacation bubble bath kind of a feeling that you just talk about general stuff. And once you get out of the habit of thinking about what's worrying you all the time and taking a break and redirecting your thoughts, you can control the anxiety, depression, or anything you want to. You have to become in control of your thoughts. And that's what you can use your YouTube friends for. Not the therapy, but to help you redirect your thoughts. Don't even mention it. Don't talk about it. Don't let yourself become the problem, the disorder. That makes sense? Because that's what I do. Listen, I live a real life. There's always something going on in my life. I don't talk about it all the time. Don't get in Discord and talk about it. Don't talk about it on here. This is my brain vacation. Got a couple people I'll vent to. Vent, shut up, that's it. Boom, done, gone. Don't think about it. Give yourself 15 minutes a day. That's all you got. Think about it. Excuse me, then be happy. Okay, y'all. Oh, I know. I wasn't saying, I'm glad you told us. Because, maybe I said something that helped. I was just saying, just not to focus since, you're limited, with your friends and stuff. But if you're having a bad day, by all means, be sure and tell everybody so you can get everybody praying for you to have strength to take the steps to get over the hump. Does that make sense? No, I'm not scolding you. Trust me, I'm not scolding you about it. Just telling you to use the family to help redirect your thoughts because that's really where it begins. You redirect those negative thought processes. Basically, yeah, we pray a bunch. I pray laying down to go to sleep, pray when I get up, pray several times through the day. That's what gets me through the day. If you can't relax and go to sleep, lay down and say your prayers. And then finish it with the Lord's Prayer. You'll fall asleep sitting having a talk with the Lord. And buddy, I go to sleep. Ooh, Lord. Can't cry. Don't cry. Crying don't help. Out of the dark came the light. Absolutely. Well, you're welcome. No, always ask for prayer. We know you need prayer. Everybody be praying for Alice. Absolutely, girlfriend. That's what we're here for. Well, good, say. Prayer's the best. Dana, I'm getting ready to close out, darling. Getting ready to shut her down. Oh, you have to learn to love yourself. Have to. Gotta love yourself. If I forget, because I don't have time to explain it right now, somebody tomorrow night remind me to define mirror therapy. Like the mirror on your wall, mirror on the wall. Somebody remind me because I might not remember. Yep, you gotta love yourself. Tomorrow I'm gonna teach you how. Okay? Alrighty. Do my mods want to meet me in the chat room when we're done with this? Are y'all tired ready to go to bed? I can't talk long because I really have to go to bed. No, I'm not going to do mirror on the wall. That was just a joke. But I am going to tell you how to do mirror therapy. Works. Wait, I just said that in Marv. You just said what? You just said what in Mark? It's my call. Okay, we'll see y'all in the mod chat. How's that? I love you all. Remember, share the love. The truth will come. Don't be scared. Always be prepared. And love you all. See you tomorrow.